y'all. You know what that means. Ring for a bell. Time for a beer. Welcome back to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. So, I got lucky. I found that Coffin Club variety pack from Rogue Ales. It has 4 different Rogue Ales beers. One that we've already reviewed here, the Rogue Dead Guy Ale. And now we got Rogue Dead Guy IPA. Gratefully dedicated to the Rogue in each of us. Dead Guy IPA weaves Citra and Mosaic hops into a subtle malt body to create a bold, complex IPA worthy of the dead. Fascinating. So it should have strong notes of citrus, then tropical, a small bit of malt, medium bit of bitter, and some pine. Interesting. I like the little flavor star there. There's no funk on that one. This comes in at 7% ABV with 69 IBUs. Rogue Dead Guy IPA. Dead Guy IPA builds on the 30-year legacy of Dead Guy Ale by adding a whole new dimension to the dead. Tropical and citrus hop aromas synchronize flawlessly with a piney and enjoyable bitter bite. This West Coast IPA has a crisp finish thanks to our proprietary Pac-Man yeast, also used in Dead Guy Ale. Not just any brew can live up to the Dead Guy name, so we tweaked this recipe until it was an IPA to die for. Meet the newest member of the Dead Guy family. IPAs are officially dead. Nice. Kind of like that, huh? They got 2-row malt, Citra, Mosaic hops, and Belma hops. They didn't mention that in there. And the Pac-Man yeast. Fascinating. Fascinating. Awesome. Another guy that I saw, this is where I saw it from, was John Shubin on Hops and Brews. He had the pack. And I was like, oh, I got to find this and try it. You know, and I got lucky that I did find it at my local ABC liquor store. So, okay, let's crack it open. Oh, look at me. I'm slacking. Big B beer review. Hoppy. Malty. Typical IPA smell out of the can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's a beauty. A beauty for sure. Alright, looks like we got a pretty thick, almost 3 fat fingers of head there. Nice, dense, thick looking head. Oh, it's starting to space out. Look at that. You see it? Look, it's happening right now as we're watching it. Turning into a spongy but dry looking head. Nice. Oh yeah, and you can see the bubbles tighter down here, looser up there. That's actually kind of a good sign. It might have some good lacing going on. Lacing is when you see it stick to the side of the glass with strong proteins from. It's a sign of high quality ingredients. Okay, kind of looks hazy. It actually looks pretty much like a typical West Coast IPA. Now, I'm not a big fan of West Coast IPAs because those tend to be the most soapy in flavor. On the can here, it says it should be a 9 at the SRM. Let's see. To me, it's a lot darker. I don't know. Let me see. Let me hold mine up to the light here myself. And yeah, it's definitely darker than a 9. I think I'm going to go with more like in the 10, like 11, almost 13 almost. Yeah. At least 10, and like 10 or 11. Yeah. It smells pretty much the same as it did right out of the can. And I got a little bit left. Alright. Yeah. Get in there. Alright. Let's get a nip of the head here. Soapy. Hoppy. Soapy. Real bitter. Kind of piney. And that's mostly what I get out of that. Let's dive in. Salute. It's a West Coast IPA, all right. I'm getting piney, malty. It's mostly piney. I'm getting a lot of piney flavor. Soapy. It's a soapy, bitter finish. Definitely a very soapy, bitter finish. To me, I'm not a big fan of that. But if you like those really hoppy and soapy IPAs, this is up your alley right here. 69 IBUs. I had one that was 100 IBUs the other day, and it was similar to this. So that's why I don't. IBUs are stupid. Somebody's hauling ass. So I'm getting some orange flavor, like an orangey, but like not a lot, but it's there. But there is that citrusy part. It's not bad. It's definitely a high quality beer. You see they got some lacing going on there. It's definitely a high quality beer. I like it. As far as I could tell that it's, not like a quick made cheap beer, even though it is actually a mass produced beer from Rogue Ales, they distribute pretty far and wide. They make a lot. This is pretty damn good. It's not the worst. It's not the best for sure. It's not my favorite. It's real bitter. As I'm drinking this, I could see enjoying something like, yeah, something darker, like some barbecue. Yeah, some brisket, some smoked brisket. Oh, juicy brisket with some, like a Carolina barbecue sauce with a vinegary. Oh. Yeah, you put some, and then have this beer with it. That would be a great pair. Like a brisket sandwich with that like Carolina vinaigrette sauce, vinegary barbecue sauce on it. You take the Carolina brisket, you slice it with, yeah, I think that'd be a good pair. And if you like heat, then add more hot sauce. So, this is fairly new. It just came out with this. It's so new that there's not a whole lot of ratings, obviously. On Beer Advocate, there's 17 ratings, and it gives it an 89 out of 100, which is very good, with an average of 3.99 out of 17. Okay. Untapped, 2,375 ratings, and it gets a 3.79. Average rating, so that's a lot lower than I was expecting when I looked it up. Tasting it, I kind of concur, because it's nothing special. It's like I guess you could call this like a basic West Coast IPA that you can almost get anywhere, and like a mass-produced West Coast IPA, I guess you could say. It's not bad, but it's not like the best. So I got that 12 pack, and I believe it was like 20 something bucks, but when you narrow it down, or when you average it out, it's like $2 a can. It was like 20 something bucks for a 12 pack. I already did the math through. It was $2 a can basically. So, yeah. Would I buy it again? Probably not. I'm not going to go buying it again. I'd drink it again if it was all there was and all that. And is it going to am I going to remember this one? No. I'm not going to remember it. I'd drink it again. As far as that, it's not bad. But it's a West Coast IPA, but it's good for what it is. They hit their target. I'm going to give this one, Big B Beer Review grade, a B-. B-. Because they definitely, it is good. It's not bad. They hit their flavor profile right on the nose. And they always seem to do a good job. And remember, I just got that pack, so there's 2 more. There's 4 total. We've already done Dead Guy Ale. This is Dead Guy IPA. There's still Dead Guy Pale Ale and Dead Guy Pilsner, which is weird because it's a lager. And they're called Rogue Ales. Ales and lagers are the 2 different types of beers. Weird how they give themselves a name, steering themselves in one direction of the beer world. So, stay tuned. I hope you all enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. If you do, please hit like, subscribe, share. Make sure to check out my group, Beer Reviewers United, on Facebook. A bunch of great reviewers there, leaving awesome reviews in all kinds of ways. They write them. They are professionals. They do YouTube like this. So give it a shot. Check it out if you're on Facebook. And make sure you hit like, subscribe, share for me so that you can stay tuned. And I hope to catch y'all here at the damn bar for the next one. Till then, salute.